friends, welcome back to Ruthie's Crafting Corner. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing very well as this video finds you. So it's been a little while and my WIP caddy has changed in the last little while that I have made a video. I don't even think I showed it. I'm not even sure. I probably didn't, but I've been trying to make a video. So I'm gonna just wing it today. I did make some notes, so I have a few things to talk about. So let's start with works in progress. I don't believe I have anything finished since I have seen you or chatted with you. I haven't worked on any Scrappy Sunday projects in a couple weeks. And let's see, what else? I do have a skein of yarn over there with my knit needles for dishcloths. They're just like on the go. I don't think I have to show them every time I work on them, but maybe as I have a stack or something, maybe I'll just say, these are what I've completed or something. So let's start with one work in progress. This is a crochet One-Skein lap throw, but it's really not One-Skein. It is found on Yarnspirations. My aunt and I were chatting and she told me that she had found one that she'd done, who knows when, many years ago, and she wanted to make another one. So she was making on it and I making a new one. And like she's on the second one, at least since then. And I asked her, what it is. And so I am using Red Heart with Love. And this color here, there it is. It is jadeite, I think. Yeah, jadeite. So I had this yarn way back when I got like this and a color mango and a cream color. So I'm using them up. So I am on my second skein and this is the front. Let me just pull out the loop so you can see it. So it's kind of been thrown in the caddy, but that's okay. It's very textured. I really like it. There you go. So it's going to be a lap throw. And I'm going to use all three skeins of this and finish it up. Right now, it's like to my thigh. I'm not very tall though. So anyhow, I am using an eye hook and it calls for a larger hook, like I think a K hook or something. Yeah, but my aunt said she was using an eye, so I thought I would use an eye. I don't want it really open, but you can see, it's got some, but it's a very, pretty stitch, and it's really mindless once you do the first row and get it down. So that is number one. And I am working on a knit top. This is the second knit top I have done. I should have grabbed the first one, but I probably showed it previously. It's from an old leaflet by Leisure Arts. It's actually 1984. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this version with the sleeves like that, or this one with the shorter sleeves. I can always improvise, but the sleeves are really pretty and puffy, so you can dress it up or dress it down or whatever. But I thought this is the first one I made, and I did it in a gray color. And I will say, on this one, they tell you to do the ribbing at the bottom with the smaller hook. Smaller needle, and then you go up for the stockinette. Well, it's just too big. I don't want it all open. So I did start it. You'll see what I'm doing. Let's see. So this is it. I am using, what is it? It is Premier. I think it's Premier Everyday. I'll have to pull one of the skeins. I still have more up there, but these ones were the ones I've caked. I had two caked up. So here is the front of it. Let's see. So you see, here's the ribbing down here, and they wanted you to use that big old hook. So I didn't pull back. I just went back to the smaller hook because that can be just like, it's gonna blouse. So I think that'll be fine. I call it like just a design element. Anyhow, so that's what I'm doing here. I spent more time on the blanket, and yesterday I went back to this and thought I better give it some love. I gotta do 13 inches from the ribbing to the top, and then I do the lace yokey part. And so that's where I'm at on that. So I think I'm on like 10.5 inches, so just a few more inches, because you know, you can stretch it out a little bit. So I thought, oh, I like the color, but it's gonna be like a T top. So I've got that going on. I decided on that color. And then I have something down on the bottom I haven't spent any time on, but this is a top out of the Lottie cake yarn. So there's 2 front panels and then a back panel like this. So we will see. This is crochet. So that's on the bottom of the WIP caddy. And then I did have my cotton yarn all on top, but I moved it out before I did this video so I could just do those, you know, the lap throw and the knit top and then that crochet top on the bottom. So I want to make all the darn things, right? Let's see, what else? Okay, let's see. So let me mention, those are just like some WIPs. And what I have done is, I don't know if you're like me, I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that you start introducing yourself to new channels. You'll have a recommended list, right? So you check them out. Well, this one isn't new to me. This is Crocheting in Agreement by Melissa. She is doing a hashtag channel binge challenge. So what you do is you spend a week watching just one person's video, like their playlist or just whatever, you know, wherever you want to start on it is what I think, you know. But you can watch her video. I'll try to link everything down below in the description box after I upload this video. So for my channel that I binge watched the first week was Enjoying the Journey, Cancer as a Lifestyle, Lottie. Now, I've watched her before, but you know, when you start watching something else, somebody else drops back a little bit because you're checking out this other channel. So I went back and I started watching all her videos, and it has been a pleasure. Her and Terry from Nana's Crochet Ideas do these collabs where they challenge each other, and it is so great. They have done lives. So I met Terry from Lottie's channel. So there's another one I added to the bunch. And let's see. Also with my the channel binge challenge is Seta. I had to catch up on some of Seta's place. Seta's doing every day in June to celebrate her birthday and potiversary. And but it's been such a pleasure to see her video every day. She said she might miss a day or something, but still it's nice, you know. She has so many ideas and they're all so good, and it was nice catching up with all of these ladies, and I'm still watching them. Let's see. So Priscilla from Distinctive Crochet, that should be a shout out in case, I know some of y'all already watch her, but if you haven't, you can check her out. You can check all of these out that I have mentioned when I put their channels down below. That would be wonderful. And Priscilla is doing a hashtag scrap yarn challenge, and it's all year. So you make your own scrap yarn by like taking this scrap ball and this scrap ball, doing something different with it, like you know, making it like a bulky weight, holding two together. It's just something you have to check out her channel. I haven't started yet, but I love the ones that I'm watching. Lottie's doing it, and she's chaining her crochet. She's doing a crochet chain for her yarn, and then using that yarn to make I think a tote bag or something like that, some kind of bag. Anyhow, so it's a different texture. I think it's really, really neat. And with Priscilla at Distinctive Crochet, she is distinctive. When I say, oh, that's such a unique idea, a lot of her ideas, and it's like they're distinctive, and it's like such an appropriate name, and she's really a great channel to watch also. And then I got this WIP caddy, or this caddy a couple months ago, and I have been using it. First I had all my cotton, like I said, on top. I had my scrappy Sunday project in the bottom so that I could just grab it. My hooks are with each project, or needles are with everything. I did have some yarn down here because it was going to be my next project, but I moved it out so it doesn't look all cluttered, so I can just have my projects here, what I'm working on. So Pamela's Adoring Crochet, she has a WIP caddy, each like WIP caddy 1 through 18 or whatever. Now she has a Facebook group, and everybody knows Pamela's Adoring Crochet. But I just, when I started seeing these caddies, I go, oh, I could use a couple of them, okay? No doubt, but I'm trying to just use this one and go through my yarn, and that's what I'm working on. So let's see, I have just a little bit more to talk about. Okay, that was the lap throw. So let's do a couple shout outs. Let's start, well, I'm going to list those channels as shout outs, the ones that I talked about. Lottie, and let's see, I'll just go over it real quick. Enjoying the Journey, Cancer as a Lifestyle, that is Lottie. Terry from Nana's Crochet Ideas, and then Priscilla with Distinctive Crochet. Let's see, what else? Pamela's Adoring Crochet. And oh my goodness, Crocheting in Agreement by Melissa. And I got my stitch markers from her a couple years ago. Actually, I was like the first one to order off of her Etsy shop. I ordered her Little Praying Hands stitch markers for my ministry at the church that we're in, but we aren't back to that yet because of the social distancing. But we're all making projects, so that's a good thing. So the other shout out, I digressed about Melissa. Sorry about that. So we have Connie with Just Another Stitch. She does a lot. She does lives. She does shout outs. She has her regular update, you know, her channel, you know, what she's working on, like her works in progress. She does, what else? Knitting tutorials. I mean, she does a lot. And then there's Lisa with LadyBird Loves. She has a variety of things on her channel too. It can be from gardening to crocheting, and just, there's a lot. There is a lot going on her channel. I don't know where one of my notes are. Let's see. We have Gina from Knitting Turnpike. And oh my gosh, her work is just beautiful too. Her knitted shawls are just like, oh my goodness. They're beautiful. And she's just a very sweet person. And she was doing a collab with LadyBird Loves and another person. I didn't write down her channel, but anyhow, with a beaded challenge. I'm sure you've seen it, maybe on YouTube. So that's another shout out. Another shout out is Crojo Corner, and that is by Lora. And I found her because Gina from Knitting Turnpike was doing a giveaway, and she was showing these planners, and she was saying who they're by, and it's like, oh, those are really nice. So I went to check out Crojo Corner, right? She has a website, crojocorner.com, but she has a YouTube channel. So right now, what she's doing is, oh my goodness, these worry worms, like the latest video, and there's a variation of that, and she it's like to give to people so they don't worry, whether it's a child or what. They are the cutest things ever. I mean, greatest idea. So in her channel with those, she mentions a Facebook group called Random Acts of Crochet Kindness Facebook group. So you have to join it. You know how some of them ask a few questions and you answer them, and then you're, you know, active to post and everything. And there are just some amazing acts of kindness going on, and I want to be a part of that. Absolutely. So I thought I would share that because that is new to me today. So I went ahead and joined that. And I don't go on, you know, I just went on it today and perusing all the makes, and they're just amazing. Like, I want to call a couple places and see if they would like to have some of these items. But some people just leave them out, like at a park. I mean, I'm thinking you could take them to a hospital. There's all kinds of things. There's sachet hearts, there's dream catchers made from crochet without any, you know, there's some beads on it, but it's small. It's not something major. So I just think these are some great, you know, things to incorporate in my life. Anyway, I'm anxious to do that. So that about does it, because I don't like to put out a long video. I will say I was having so many problems with my internet, where it was called intermittent, you know, like intermittent fasting from the internet. I would start a YouTube video and couldn't even finish it. It would cut off. So it's been like a little frustrating, but someone came out yesterday and spent a couple hours and did all this testing, and they're monitoring. So if this doesn't fix it, we'll just change providers. We've had it been going on for quite some time. So hopefully this video will upload, and you know, there's no interruptions. It looks good so far, but it's a little longer than I normally do. So that is about it. I want to thank you to all the returning subscribers, and for your patience waiting for me to upload another video. And for all the new subscribers, thank you again for coming and join along. So I'm going to end it here, and y'all have a blessed day. Bye.